previously on Impact Wrestling.
He has pictures of me in the gym. He has pictures
I don't have
of me
time for this,
taken to my home.
folks. Do you really think that my priority right now is your stolen prop?
He is playing with me. He's like everywhere I go. I mean, you have to do something about it.
Time is running out.
As I'm sitting at home, rehabilitating the very guy that tries to change my career, try to ruin my life, becomes the Impact World Champion. But what I'm asking is to let me get back in this ring and fight Eric Young. I'm the only person in this damn company that has pinned Eric Young. That means that I deserve this shot.
Here comes the world-class maniac. And Eric Young just shut down. Got to more. There goes Rich Swann all over Eric Young. Rich, you should listen to this too, Eric Young. Rich, get ready. Because October 24th, you should take this piece of shit out.
You can't do that.
Welcome everyone to Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
This is a three-way match where the winner will face Rohit Raju for the X Division Championship. Introducing the first participant from the Bay Area AVA, the Ultimate Master, Chris Bay.
And as we welcome everyone to Impact Wrestling on Access TV, we kick things off with a triple threat X Division matchup where the winner will immediately face the X Division champion Rohit Raju following the match. So a huge opportunity here for three of the top X Division competitors in all of Impact Wrestling.
From the Treehouse, representing the Rascals, Trey Miguel.
Trey Miguel has not only been in the mix for the X Division Championship, he's been in the mix for the World Championship. Trey would love to win his first singles championship here tonight, but he's got to get past Chris Bay and a third competitor who's also a former X Division champion. Can Trey Miguel get it done here tonight? This rascal looks ready to go.
And their opponent from Los Angeles, California, TJP.
TJP, we mentioned former X Division champion, would love to become X Division champion here tonight if he can get past Chris Bay and Trey Miguel. We invite you to join in on the conversation tonight, folks. Use the hashtag Impact on Access TV. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and of course Instagram. And here comes the X Division champion to watch this match. So Rohit Raju knows that immediately following this match, he will get inside the ring and defend his X Division championship. Madison Rayne is a 5-time Knockouts champion. How brilliant of this plan of Rohit is it to watch these guys compete and then get in and, kind of pick the bones of the winner?
He's absolutely brilliant. I mean, you said that he's out here, that he's inevitably going to get in the ring, but I think right now he's trying to get into the head of these three competitors.
And don't forget, folks, it's one fall to a finish in this triple threat match, so the first individual inside the ring, be it Bay, TJP, or Trey Miguel, to score the pinfall or submission victory, they will face Rohit Raju. So when you look at everything that's gone down since Rohit became X Division champion, Chris Bay has hasn't gotten his one-on-one rematch just yet. TJP defeated Chris Bay, then Trey Miguel defeated TJP. So everyone's almost got a victory seemingly over the other competitor. So Rohit said all three of you guys go at it. Impact Management agreed, and here we go. And there's TJP looking for a back suplex. Chris Bay slips out the back, and Bay looking to go off the second and takes down TJP, who slides to the outside. You don't want to blink in this one, folks, because you might miss something absolutely spectacular on a phenomenal night here in Impact Wrestling.
Great baseball slide there by Trey Miguel.
As I mentioned, 32 nights away from Bound for Glory in our main event for Bound for Glory for the Impact Wrestling World Championship. Eric Young, the champion, goes one-on-one with Rich Swann, and Trey Miguel able to slip free here, looking for a snapmare. He'll roll the cover and a kick out, and TJP quickly getting back into the mix, knowing that it is one fall to a finish here in this match. Madison Rain, do you have a favorite out of these three to go on to face Rohit tonight?
I'm noticing as I watch this that not one of these competitors has taken the approach that I thought at least one of them would, and that's to kind of sit out, let the other two do damage to one another.
Hold on. There's a pinfall opportunity here and a kick out.
And then come in at the appropriate time, get the victory, and then be as fresh as possible going into their title match with the champion, Rohit.
It's a great strategy, but think of this. If you are on the outside and you're doing what Trey Miguel's doing, and if somebody gets a quick victory, then you're out of this match. So you've got to keep your head on a swivel, and you've got to stay in the action when it is one fall to a finish. And Chris Bay slips through. He's got a little 2-for-1 action here. Does Chris Bay, and he opts to try to pin TJP, who escapes it too. Now Bay looking for Trey Miguel, and Miguel kicks out at 2. Chris Bay, as we mentioned, hasn't gotten that one-on-one match. I've said that Rohit is avoiding all three of these guys, and you've sang the praises of Rohit for weeks now.
I mean, avoiding, strategizing, there's a fine line there. And who are you to decide which side of that line Rohit's on?
Flying back elbow there by Chris Bay, the ultimate finesser. Also still to come here tonight, folks, Sami Callihan goes one-on-one with Rob Van Dam as Bay somersaults into a neckbreaker cover here, and TJP escapes it too. Caveat in that match is if Rob Van Dam wins, then Katie Forbes gets 5 minutes in the ring with Sami Callihan to do whatever she wants, and Callihan has been pulling the strings of Katie Forbes and RVD, so very interesting to see what goes down later tonight when those two go one-on-one. TJP set for the ride, slides through the legs of Chris Bay, picks the ankle, and TJP, he's a submission specialist. Here comes Trey Miguel, and TJP opts to go after Trey Miguel here with a sharpshooter. And it's on top of Chris Bay, and Bay will be put in a camel clutch.
So innovative, TJP. You never see the same things out of him twice.
And will Trey Miguel or Chris Bay tap out? They don't, and TJP keeps the hold on Miguel, and now has a tight grip around the throat, and Chris Bay will break that up. That was innovative by Chris Bay.
Yeah, TJP needs to roll out and collect himself. There's no way that he's able to catch his breath right now.
Who will win this match? Who will face Rohit Raju for the X Division Championship? And will they be at 100% when they do face Rohit? Trey Miguel fires away back. And look at Trey Miguel. He's got the heart of a lion, folks. Chris Bay catches the boot, ducks one, and catches the other one.
Good night. If he can crawl over and cover Chris Bay, this might be the end of this portion of the match.
Trey Miguel trying to dig deep. Here comes TJP, and he was keeping an eye on the action, folks, even being on the outside because he knows what's at stake here tonight. TJP, atomic drop, reversal by Chris Bay, springboard off the second, TJP caught him. And TJP's starting to build some momentum here, folks. Catches Chris Bay with a suplex. There's another one. Usually turns third into a back suplex, but instead opts through the Three Amigos. And now, TJP, Mamba Splash coming, and Trey Miguel says not so fast. Trey Miguel lands on his feet behind Bay. TJP goes over everybody. Action fast and furious here. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Bay into the buckle. Picks the ankle. Look at these three go.
Gotta this point that Rohit Raju is sweating bullets looking at his competition.
Chris Bay was able to avoid disaster, but catches the knee of Trey Miguel. TJP catches a back elbow. Trey Miguel, off the second, takes down Chris Bay and swings through with TJP. Look at this colorful combination by Trey Miguel. Hooks one leg, grapevines the other, and Trey Miguel was that close. Madison Rain, Rohit's going to get inside this ring, and if somebody picks him up and win the way Trey did, they're starting to build momentum. They're going to be on fire, and Rohit's cold right now.
I think that Rohit knows that any of these three men in the ring right now would be phenomenal X Division champions without having to avoid any competition. Oh my gosh!
He fell into the cutter. There's a cover, and TJP broke that up. Look at this. Trey Miguel falls right into the cutter of Chris Bay. And Bay spin kicks TJP right in the face. Smile on the face of the ultimate finesser. TJP able to avoid here. TJP cross arm breaker. Cross arm breaker here by TJP. Bay rolls in, has TJP down. TJP turns it into a leg lock here. He's got a single leg on Bay, and Bay's got to make it to the bottom rope. Look at the determination in the eyes of TJP.
Just non-stop incredible action here starting off Impact Wrestling this week. Wow!
There's the Fresh Prince of Mid-X.
Here is your winner, Trey Miguel.
So Trey Miguel has conquered part one. Part two is Rohit and the X Division Championship. And Rohit's in the ring. You gotta let Trey get to his feet, Rohit. Referee Brandon Toll.
Screaming at the referee.
Referee Brandon Toll explaining to Trey Miguel. Here we go. Match is on. Rohit with a waist lock. Runs through, rolls him up here. And Rohit with two hands full of ice. And Rohit steals the victory.
Here is your winner and still X Division champion, Rohit Raju.
Madison Rain, we thought it was going to go down like that. After a vicious triple threat match, Rohit comes in and steals the victory from Trey Miguel.
Hate him if you want to, but that was brilliant.
I think that was the game plan of Rohit all along. Rohit found a way to manipulate the system and retains the X Division Championship here tonight. Speaking of champions, standing by, the Impact Wrestling World Champion.
7 days, seven days to think about what you said. Now from this point on, my conscience will be clear. I will sleep like a baby. Everything from this point forward is on you, Scott D'Amore. It's on you, Rich Swann. I tried to show you the path. I tried to give you the easy way out. Now you chose the hard way. You chose the road less traveled. You want to know why it's less traveled, Rich? Because I'm standing at the other end. My conscience is clear. My conscience is clear. Everything that happens from here on out is your fault. I thought I was a product of my circumstances. So I became a product of my decisions. If we're going to start a revolution, it's going to take all of us. This world doesn't belong to them. It belongs to us.
Gia!
Oh, Caleb.
With a K.
Okay, Caleb with a K.
Just call me Caleb. But it is with a K.
Okay, Mr. Conley.
All with a K.
Is Tennille here?
Tennille's busy. She's integrating her. Oh, Tennille. You're not supposed to be up for another hour.
That reminds me of one of my favorite quotes. Strength grows in the moments when you think you can't go on, but you keep going anyway.
That's so good.
That's what I'm going to do tonight.
Do you hear that? That means she's going to win
Tennille Dashwood returns to in-ring action tonight. She takes on former Knockouts champion Jordan Grace.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. Wait, bee venom therapy?
Yeah. Don't tell me you've never heard of bee venom therapy.
Sami Callihan goes one-on-one with Rob Van Dam, and if Sami is defeated by RVD, then Katie Forbes gets 5 minutes in the ring with Sami Callihan. That's smart.
I don't have any more words for what's happening in this stipulation match.
Eric Young, the world-class maniac, is on a rampage. He is not happy with Scott D'Amore's decision from last week, and as we saw, Eric Young is, he's not taking that decision very well, and it is official, folks. The Bound for Glory, the World's Championship, hangs in the balance. It will be Eric Young defending his title against Rich Swann, so that not only will be a very personal match, it'll be a match for the Impact Wrestling World. Right now, we get back to action with the Knockouts on Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
The following Knockouts contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Deonna Purrazzo, from Seattle, Washington, Kimberly.
So Kimberly all set to go one-on-one with Susie here. This all stemmed from what went down last week, and then Kimberly issued a challenge via social media. And here we go, Madison Rain.
Here we go. And again, you're welcome, because this whole thing started on Locker Room Talk when Deonna and Kimberly issued the challenge for the tag match. They're basically the booker around here.
Well, we'll get into what happened last week in just a second as you check out Kimberly, all set for singles competition here, accompanied to the ring by her best friend, her bestie, the Knockouts champion, Deonna Purrazzo.
Her opponent is accompanied to the ring by Kylie Ray, Susie.
So last week, the tag team match that you mentioned that got made on Locker Room Talk ended with a Susie-Kylie victory. It was Susie who pinned Kimberly, and then we saw a bit of Sue Young come out, and Kylie, she tried to keep is.
I don't think Kylie Ray knows where she is half the time. So absolutely not. She has no idea. But I don't know how. I don't know how she thinks that the panic switch, the move that Susie picked up the victory with, came from the mind of Susie.
Yeah, you can see Susie waving, and you saw that giant JoJo bow in the hair of Kylie Ray. But nonetheless, one-on-one action here. Kimberly and Susie. And if we get any bit of Sue Young, well, then Kimberly's in trouble. But if Susie sticks around for the... Look at Susie. I don't think... Well... A for effort, I suppose. Here we go, inside cradle by Kimberly, and an escape there by Susie.
No, Josh, not A for effort. This is one of the most competitive Knockouts divisions in the history of this company. You don't get an A for effort if you're part of this division.
And there's a nice double leg by Susie. Jackknife cover and a kick out there by Kimberly. I see your point. Susie, she was in Wrestle House. She's offering a truce here with Kimberly, and Susie's just a different kind of character, a different kind of human being, and I think we do need to get a bit of Sue Young if Susie is going to have any sort of success inside the ring, and I'm confused myself by saying all this anyway, and full side headlock takeover there. Nice takedown by Susie. And Kimberly back to her feet. Susie looking to go here. As her once again does Susie, there's a bulldog. And here comes Susie with the cover, hooks the leg, shoulders down, and a kick out. What is it about Kimberly that Deonna finds so appealing? How did these two become friends?
Well, Deonna's smart, and she sees what Kimberly can do inside the ring, and she's aligned herself with another powerful knockout.
And here comes Susie. She's one of the powerful knockouts. Oh! Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there by Kimberly. There's a cover by Kim and a kick out at 2.
Did you just say Susie is a powerful knockout?
Well, look, there's a lot of knockouts right now that are pairing off, that are teaming up, that are working together. Havoc and Nevaeh, Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan, Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie, Kimberly and Deonna Purrazzo, Susie and Kylie Ray. And really, I think it's smart that these knockouts are finding commonalities between each other, and then they have somebody to watch their back.
Yeah, it's like the Hunger Games. As a pair, they advance until one turns on the other, and there's only one left standing, and right now it's Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh, I was going to say, in the Hunger Games, only one person can win.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I finished my thought.
Kimberly taking advantage. You're very ornery tonight on this Tuesday night.
Smart. I know what I'm saying.
Kimberly trying to take advantage here, slashed off the ropes and spills to the outside. Kimberly takes a bow and keep your eyes, folks, on the Knockouts champion. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing anything. And the referee turns his back, and Deonna Purrazzo goes to work.
She's so good. Deonna Purrazzo is so good.
It's Kimberly versus Susie here, and this match will continue right after this. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling on Access TV. It's Knockouts action. Kimberly one-on-one with Susie. And throughout the break, Madison Rain, Deonna Purrazzo continued to get involved in this match. Kylie Ray was kept at bay, and Kimberly's been in control throughout. So we were talking about friendships, and it's certainly paying off here for Kimberly and Deonna Purrazzo.
I think the pair of Kimberly and Deonna Purrazzo, they're doing a great job of executing Deonna's plan of getting inside the head of Kylie Ray. Because it's like Kylie can't just focus on what's in front of Kylie. She also has to focus on this project that she's taken on in the form of Susie.
A trifecta of kicks from Kimberly, and this one may be over here, and Susie finds a way to kick out at 2. Knockouts action here. Our main event also features the Knockouts of Impact Wrestling as Jordan Grace goes one-on-one with the returning Tenille Dashwood. How thrilling is it that Tenille Dashwood is back in Impact Wrestling, back in the main event picture, and you know that Tenille has her eyes on this match and Deonna Purrazzo's Knockouts Championship.
And she's going to be a force to be reckoned with after that bee venom injection. I mean, she is going to be at the absolute top of her game tonight in our main event. I can't wait.
Yeah, Tenille Dashwood, she really is her own brand, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you that don't, most of you already do, you need to follow Tenille Dashwood on social media. Well over 1 million followers on both Twitter and Instagram as Kimberly. She's trying to trend in the right direction as she's got a hold of Susie in the corner here. Kimberly's been in control, folks, throughout this match on Susie. And point, Madison Rain, does Susie need to transition into Sue Young? I mean, how does that transition work? Does there need to be a full moon? Does it have to happen at night? Is she like a werewolf or a vampire? What is it that makes her switch into Sue Young? Yes, I'm reading the new Twilight book. As Kimberly got caught there by Susie. And now Susie, this is a little bit of Sue Young.
Shades of Sue Young here.
Looking for the Arachnorana, and Kimberly had it scouted and stays one step ahead and falls into a Boston Crab. And now Kimberly dragging Susie back into the center of the ring. Kylie is pleading with Susie not to tap out. To stay in this match, Deonna is trying to fuel Kimberly. Can Susie make it to the bottom rope? And she does. Surprised, Madison Rain?
I'm surprised that this match has gone on as long as it has. I mean, at first I thought Kimberly was just toying with Susie, but look, I've got to give credit where it's due. Susie came to the ring tonight, and she looks like a competitor.
And there's a big kick there by Kimberly, right to the chest of Susie. And you can see that Susie is in a world of pain right now at the hands of Kimberly. Oh, and you see Kylie Ray on the outside, folks. Don't forget, she's the #1 contender for the Knockouts Championship. She won the Knockouts Gauntlet match back at Slammiversary. She was stuck in Wrestle House, and you know that she's got her eyes on Deonna Purrazzo, or what Deonna has on her shoulder. That's the Knockouts Championship, as Susie's starting to fight back here. Somehow, some way, Susie with some strikes, and now the Fez press, and Susie all over Kimberly, who can't get her defense up. Wow!
This is the most offense I think we've ever seen out of Susie. And look at Kylie Ray. She's clearly been working with Susie. She's very proud of her friend. This is great.
Here comes Susie, and took a little bit of time there.
Oh.
Kim, no, Susie. Now here we go. Bam, caught her. Susie in control, folks. That was a bit of Sue Young. Here's the cover. Hooks to the outside leg, shoulders down, and Kim kicks out at 2.
A lot of wasted time there by Susie. She's got to stick and move if she's going to beat someone like Kimberly.
And now Kimberly still down. Kylie Ray still cheerleading Susie. Susie off the ropes. Kimberly looking to counter with a powerbomb, sits out, shoulders down, and Kimberly was that close. That close to a victory was Kimberly to defeat Susie.
I think we're all as shocked as Kimberly is that Susie is still in this fight.
Deonna Purrazzo with instructions for Kimberly as she drags Susie towards the corner here. You think Deonna's trying to get involved, or is she just trying to tell Kim, hit her with your swanton and end this match?
I think that Deonna is sick of Kimberly playing around and
Deonna's got the foot. Deonna has the foot of Susie. Deonna up, and Deonna strikes and hit Kimberly. And now Susie. That's the Sue Young.
The panic switch.
She got her. And Susie, for the second week in a row, is going to pick up a victory. Wow.
Here is your winner, Susie.
And is she transitioning?
look at her, Josh. Look at her.
That's Sue Young.
I know those cold, dead eyes anywhere. That is Sue.
And now that's, I mean, there is clearly and there's Deonna Purrazzo, the Knockouts champion, going after the #1 contender for her title. And Susie's trying to stop this strike, this attack. Susie's all over Deonna. And Deonna Purrazzo snatches the arm. Deonna Purrazzo with the armbar.
She's gonna break Susie's arm.
Oh, and Kylie Ray comes flying in. And Kylie Ray sends Deonna Purrazzo out of the ring. The #1 contender sending a message to the Knockouts champion.
Look at the aggression on the face of Kylie Ray.
That's fine, Deonna. You want to bully Susie? You want to bully me? That's fine. You see, I think you're forgetting that I'm the #1 contender. And you know what that means? You like bullying people so much? Well, you see, come Bound for Glory, that knockout title, it's not yours. I'm coming for it. No. I'm challenging you at Bound for Glory for that knockout title.
So the challenge thrown out by Kylie Ray and Deonna Purrazzo is livid. Look at Susie. There are so many stories here, folks. Susie, Sue Young, Kylie, Deonna, the Knockouts Championship.
Hi, my name is Heath. I used to have a last name, but now a billionaire keeps it in the safe. And if you know me, it ain't no secret. I need a job. And it's not only because I have kids.
Daddy, can we get a water slide for a pool? Yeah!
I don't know, baby. Can we? I also need a job because this, professional wrestling, is what I love to do. And look, I can go anywhere I want to, but... Excuse me, sir. You know you're not welcome. Like I was saying, I can go anywhere I want, but where I want to be is an Impact Wrestler. Why? Because one, they have some of the best competition in the world. And two, well, my best friend here. Oh, look. It's Rhino in the wild.
What? And Rhino is becoming an endangered animal. And you can do your part to support rhino conservation by supporting #HeathForImpact. With Heath by my side, I know I'll always be safe.
You know, it's cheaper than a cup of coffee. Well, actually, it's free. You can help me out and get Impact Management eyes on #HeathForImpact. Please get this trending on Twitter or any other social media platform out there.
And, you know, fans, it's not just you and me that want Heath here in Impact. Many notable names, from wrestling to entertainment, support this cause. Don't just take it from me.
You know, Heath
is a wrestler, and all he's doing is trying to get a job with Impact Wrestling. I mean, come on, Impact Wrestling. Just hire Heath. Come on. I mean, Kit, I need you, buddy. They won't hire Heath. I know, it's ridiculous.
Listen to your boy Flavor. Alright, Impact Wrestling. Y'all got me? Y'all know what time it is. Time for y'all to give Heath the job, man, and stop joking. Alright, Scott Moore. You got me?
This is Nancy Kerrigan, two-time Olympic figure skating Olympic medalist. And, an axle jump is quite difficult. But this one is easy. Give Heath a job. Hashtag Heath for Impact.
Hi, Scott Demore. Do you want to hear Chuck Norris fact? Well, I can make Hunkins cry. And here's another. I can make you cry if you don't do the right thing and give Heath a job. Take it from me. Heath is a great wrestler and a black belt of a father.
The man needs money. He's got to put food on the table. You know why? Because the man got kids.
Yes, that's right. I didn't even want to say this. My goodness, my truck got repoed last night.
What?
Yes.
You mean to tell me, Scott, you're going to let this man get his car repoed? This ain't like Bret Hart getting his jacket stolen by the repo man. This is Heath getting his actual truck stolen by a real repo man.
Happened.
You know, hashtag Heath for Impact. Heath for Impact. You're looking at the real deal now.
Woo! As you can see, there's widespread support for this cause. Fans, thank you for your part. But we need your continued support because this fight is not over until Heath has a contract.
And Impact Management, if you haven't been moved by this message, how in the world can you see?
When my dad is not on Impact, he's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Way more people want Impact than my dad on. Scott, my dad was wrestling 14 years. He does not know how to do anything else. Please let him have a chance. Yes, Scott.
Yeah, dude, so I says to Mabel, oh, the Motor City Machine Brothers.
Oh, howdy ho, brother.
Guys, hold on a second.
Again?
I gotta talk to you guys. Don't you owe us a thank you? Maybe a beer ski, maybe a bar tab?
Of course you do.
We stepped in for those kids, helped you win a match.
Oh, the
Once
young
again,
boys,
as
the
always.
rascals.
Yes,
Yo, I don't see
Hold on a second.
any young boys around. Oh, lower your tone, good brother.
Oh, lower my tone. My tone. You're walking around here all high and mighty.
Yeah. We're not young boys. We have beaten and hung with some of the best teams in this company. Period. We have just wrestled them, and I'm pretty damn sure we earned their respect. So how about it's time to earn your respect?
Now, forget that. We are going to earn your respect. Period, point blank. Let's see what happens when we're standing across the ring from you guys.
Give us a match. Give us a match.
You can't just keep screaming when I'm trying to talk. Guys, relax. Everybody needs to calm down. You guys can all four use a Talking Shop beer ski available soon online from Jarfly. But if a match is what you want, yeah. You guys gotta wrestle. I guess we'll have a match. That's fine. Take it easy. Respect thing, I'm not real sure about that, okay? So, here to hold anybody down. All right. You guys here to wrestle, right? Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Looks like you got it. Let's catch a buzz. Don't be so angry. Yeah. You're on last. Oh, gee. All right, guys. Go get him, guys. Thanks.
AJ able to quickly duck out of the way. That's a highlight! No! That one caught right in the top of the head. But after what AJ's been through, was it just that quick surge of adrenaline that gave him the one offensive move? Or can he string something together here against Bully?
Oh my God, Dixie Carter's panicking.
Concern,
Just
right.
panicking. I know I'm panicking too.
Concern etched in the face of our TNA president, Dixie Carter.
No.
AJ, swing it! Oh, God! AJ knockout blow. Chair shot to the head.
No disqualification, no count out. Now it's backfiring for us. Damn it! Oh no. No.
Does AJ have that one big high risk move left in him right here? Come on, AJ.
No, wait, pull
he
it down.
points. He points.
what it feels like to be stolen from. I know what it feels like to be robbed, to be thieved of something that you possess, something you desire, something you love. Moose, I know what it feels like to have the TNA World Heavyweight Championship stolen from you. You feel angry. You feel scared. You feel violated. But fear not, because these are the times we come together. These are the times we unite. These are the times we control the narrative. The year is 2020, and in our midst is technology. We possess cellular telephone devices, and with this, we control information. We can communicate. So together, let us bound ourselves in the query task of helping Moose find the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Any and all relevant information should be brought to Moose directly via his cell phone. The number is 407-457-8494. I repeat, Moose's telephone number is 407-457-8494. And together, we can bring this culprit to justice. Together, we can bring this thief down. Together, in one voice, we can say to this thief, you have been warned.
Hello, Rosemary. Hi. I know you're really busy and everything, but like, where were you last week? Again, Kiera and Tasha ganged up on me, and I mean, that's the only reason that Kiera beat me. Like, for reals. Like, I can't have that happening. Where were you?
Unconscious backstage. That's where. Valkyrie, we told you we could have used your help with Havoc.
But no, you went off and had to go play with the Firefly and her obnoxious little friend. Listen, if we're going to make this work, we need to be on the same page, yes?
Right.
So, we'll help you with your problem. Then help us with ours. Well, honestly, I know you're going through a lot right now, and so how about this? How about I help you with your situation first, and then we'll go with mine.
Really?
Yeah. That's what friends do.
Well, aren't you having to help Bravo get everything together?
No. He told me he's got it, like, super under control. Like, he's on budget, he's got, like, the music and the flowers and the stuff. I mean, he's really becoming his own man.
So here we are, on this monumental occasion. You have all been assembled here today to be part of my groomsmen.
Whoa. I am part of the bridal party? Duh.
Are you here to help or not?
Well, you know something? Fine. But you're being a real dick.
What?
Dictator.
There's a lot of work to be done. There's not a lot of time to do it. So y'all gotta buckle down and dig your heels in the ground and get ready to work.
Whoa. Dig our heels in, man. I'm just here to drink some brewskis and have fun with you, man. Like,
yeah. Bachelor party!
Bachelor party! Bring on the dance! Party's out! Bachelor party!
Stop! This is a wedding. This is not about having fun. And you should be even grateful you're in this wedding party, because if it wasn't for me bringing you to Wrestle House, you wouldn't even be relevant.
Ooh. Okay, we're real grateful. Really grateful. And I wish I could show you just how grateful we are, but I got a match tonight. I gotta go.
Fine. Get out of here, but you come right back here as soon as you're done.
All right, we're out of here. Yeah, we're out of here. Yeah.
So here's my plan. With Falaba here as my best man.
But why is he the best man? The swing man's the only man here. That's a young boy, and she's a Brizon, and you're unmanlier than you, Captain Spandex.
Match time! Tommy, shut your hole. This isn't Wrestle House. Doesn't work like that here. Take that to 2300 Arena. As for the rest of you, there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. So who here has experience in landscaping and scrapbooking?
Excuse me, Brian. Can I get a word?
Why are you bothering me? We're not even on set right now.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about last week.
What?
You lost to Willie Mack.
I beat him twice. What's your point?
Well, in all fairness, Brian, you did cheat.
Cheating?
You handle your business. Calm down. Don't do this. This is a place for a new start. I get it. I've been where you've been. Calm down. Do not disrespect this place. Clean it up.
No, there's no way.
Gee, stop. Excuse me. You're new here, right? What would happen if you did this?
I don't imagine that the company would want me around.
Exactly. Do not do this. This is a brand new start for you and a brand new start for your career. Do not disrespect this locker room. This doesn't happen here. Clean it up.
It's not happening.
I said clean it up.
Look, Tommy, I'm the same age right now that you were when you hired me.
Yeah?
And I'm still a little punk-ass kid. You got it?
Well, stop acting like one.
Okay. I wouldn't let my own father talk to me the way you're talking to me right now, so I'm certainly not going to let my wrestling dad do it.
If you talk to your father this way, he'd slap your face. Clean it up now.
No, I'd slap his. But I'm going to make you a little deal. I'm going to clean this up, okay?
Yeah.
But here's what's going to happen. Next time I see you in these halls, you better walk the other way.
Cool. No problem, Brian. Clean it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, accompanied to the ring by Cousin Jake from the Diener compound, Cody Diener.
Speaking of messes, the Dieners are in action.
Oh, look at this! There's Eric. That's the world champion. What the hell is Eric Young doing? What is Eric Young doing? The world-class maniac has just attacked Cody Diener and Cousin Jake with his championship belt, and now he's all over Cody Diener, who is scheduled to have a match. Look, I get that Eric Young is upset. I get that he's livid. I get that he doesn't want to defend his world championship and Bound for Glory against Rich Swann. I get that he's mad. And Executive Vice President Scott D'Amore, he pushed Scott D'Amore down. Think about everything that Scott's had to deal with in the last number of weeks. You got this guy running around like a maniac. Scott used to stay in the back, make matches, and now he's out here being confronted by the athletes of Impact Wrestling. And how's he going to take to this? What the hell is going on around here?
Why is Eric Young choosing Cody Diener to send a message through? I mean, I don't understand this new Eric Young.
Oh, this is where Eric Young says he's most comfortable. This is the real Eric Young. And why did he pick Cody Diener? He probably doesn't even know. He wanted to come out here and send a message. Belongs to me. And Eric Young, look, he's taken out Rich Swann. He nearly ended Rich's career. He went after Eddie Edwards. He almost pile drove Eddie Edwards' wife, Alicia. And here comes Cody Diener, fighting for himself and the entire locker room. And Eric Young with a handful of Cody Diener's face. And now Eric Young is going to look to annihilate and take out Cody Diener.
Why?
Shivers down the body of Cody Diener. And only Eric Young knows why.
Our new world champion has cast a dark, dark cloud over this entire locker room, Josh.
Reminds me of Rich.
Eric Young is sending a message here tonight. This message is to Rich Swann, it's to Scott D'Amore, it's to Eddie Edwards, it's to anybody that wants to challenge the throne.
My conscience is clear.
I don't think he's done yet.
My conscience is clear.
This is disgusting. Disgusting behavior on the part of our world champion.
And Eric Young, just like he's done to so many others, is looking to break the ankle. He did it to Tommy Dreamer. And here comes Cousin Jake. And Cousin Jake's even the score here. And Eric Young is going after Cousin Jake. Eric Young is dismantling the Dieners in front of our very eyes. Is anyone going to come out here and stop this? Maybe it's going to be Cousin Jake and Big Nasty firing away. And Eric Young's going to look for higher ground.
Cousin Jake sending a message of his own to Eric Young.
You did this. You did this. This world belongs to me. lucky. You got lucky, you're gonna end up just like Rich. Just like Eddie. It will be Scott's fault. By design. My world.
Eric Young says, my world. As Cousin Jake's looking to attend to Cody Deaner. And then from behind, a blindside attack from behind by Eric Young. Cousin Jake thought this was over. And this is the kind of man that Eric Young is. This is the kind of champion that we have right now. Cold-blooded assassin.
Somebody somehow needs to stop this man.
Who's going to do it? Who can do it? I'm looking towards the back, towards the stage to see if someone's going to come down here, and it's been all world-class Maniac over the Deaners. Cody Deaner from Eric Young. As he smiles.
Proud of what he's just done.
This man is sadistic.
This is what happens.
This is what happens.
Are you watching, Eddie? You watching, Rich? Your blood's on your hands, Scott. It's your fault, Scott. It's your fault. Give me that. The world needs to hear this. Give me that. Are you watching, Eddie? Oh! Are you watching, Rich? Oh! Are you watching, Scott? Pay real close attention. What happens from here on out, it's on you. Oh, it's on you. It's on you. You're fouled. You're fouled.
Eric Young is relentless. He's unstoppable.
I don't want to be like this. They forced my hand. I gave you the easy way out, Rich. I gave you the easy way out, Eddie.
This is unconscionable behavior.
In the end, this is your choice, Scott. Your choice. What happens from here on? Were you trying to sneak up on me? Were you trying to come out here and get involved in my business? Does that hurt? Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? How about you?
How much more can the Deaners take?
My world now. It's all in my control. It's all by design.
Is Eric Young finally done? Is this what Eric Young's going to do to Impact Wrestling? Is this what he's going to do in 32 nights to Rich Swann for the Impact Wrestling World Championship? And now he's going to look to... Oh! Madison Rand, this man is sadistic.
Something has to be done about Eric Young and what he's doing to this company.
What can be... And here we go, finally. Finally, security, and it's going to take an army, an infantry. This man is a lunatic. If Cousin Jake has any friends in the back, he's begging for them to come out right now. And Eric Young stomping away. And again, he's going to look to go after the ankle. Cousin Jake did not deserve this. Neither did Cody Deaner, for that matter. finally, here comes Scott D'Amore. He's suiting up.
Let him go! Let him go! What are you doing? Let go! What is this going to accomplish? Shut your mouth! Come on, man! This is on you!
Scott D'Amore physically getting in the ring to try to break this hold. Oh, boy.
Calm down. This is on you. Calm down. You look what you're doing! You did this isn't
Eric
you!
Young saying this is on you.
This isn't
Scott
you.
D'Amore pleading his case.
Wait, man. This is what you worked for all this time? Think about what you're doing.
And look, Eric Young's got his hands on Scott D'Amore.
I almost pulled his eye out. What makes you think you're any different? What makes you think?
Where did Eddie Edwards come from? Eddie Edwards is here. And the former world champion is all over Eric Young. The man who put his hands on Eddie's wife. The man who nearly ended Rich's career.
Come on! Come on! You gotta do better than that! Come on!
Eddie Edwards is back, and he's looking for retribution against Eric Young.
These two men loathe each other. Look at the carnage left by Eric Young. The Jeter's down. What a scene here tonight, folks. And I think there's plenty more to come between these guys.
Eric Young put his hands
between these two. Wow.
Still to come tonight, though, in our main event, it is the in-ring return of Tennille Dashwood as she takes on Jordan Grace.
Coming up next, it's RVD with Katie Forbes versus Sami Callihan. And remember, if RVD wins, Katie gets 5 minutes alone with Sami. It's next.
Lord! Scott! What is going on? You see all this? You're letting people run and while they're all over you. They're calling you. You are the boss, Scott. What are you doing, Eric Young's running? If I'm the boss, maybe you should treat me like the boss. Why does give me my rematch? Why does Swan have a match? I deserve the rematch. I need the rematch, Scott. I will end this. You're gonna get your rematch. Calm down. I'm not waiting. You're gonna get your rematch. When? I'm not waiting. You want your match? Yeah. You want your match? Give me my match. You don't want to wait? Yeah, give me my match. Okay, Victory Road, you got your match. Make sure that leg's good. Get your damn head straight and go out there and get the job done. And maybe, maybe for once, you should be the leader that you keep saying you are. And stop raising your damn voice to me. I'll take care of this, Scott. I'll take care of this. I'll take care of this. I'll end this. I'll end Eric Young. I'll end it.
Cannot wait for Victory Road exclusively on Impact Plus Saturday night, October 3rd.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Katie Forbes from Battle Creek, Michigan, RVD Rob Van Dam.
So the match that we're about to see between Rob Van Dam and Sami Callihan came about in a very intriguing way. Last week on social media, Rob Van Dam and Katie Forbes hosted the Whole Effin' Talk Show. Sami Callihan interrupted, challenges were thrown down, and in the end it came down to this. RVD versus Sami Callihan. If Van Dam wins, Katie Forbes gets 5 minutes in the ring with Sami Callihan. Is she going to get that? Well, can RVD beat Sami? We're about to find out.
Here's a clip from a compound somewhere close to Anonymous, Ohio. Sami Callihan.
So Sami Callihan, the hacker, has basically been ruining the lives of Rob Van Dam and Katie Forbes. Katie was going to... Here we go, folks. We'll get to the story, but the action started fast and furious. The end of the story is if RVD wins this match, Katie Forbes gets 5 minutes alone.
Be careful what she's wishing for, because 5 minutes in the ring with Sami Callihan could be her absolute worst nightmare.
Well, that's if RVD wins, and then you would expect that Callihan wouldn't be at 100% getting inside the ring, would be Katie Forbes. But we'll see how this one plays out. Remember, Callihan hacked Katie's photo reveal here on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. They've gone back and forth for the last several weeks, and remember, RVD jumped Callihan on the stage and vice versa, and it's just been an ongoing rivalry that continues here tonight on Impact Wrestling on Access TV with a main event featuring the knockouts still to come. Tennille Dashwood's back and she faces Jordan Grace. That one will have a lot to do with the future of the Knockouts Championship. Earlier tonight, Kylie Ray challenged Deonna Purrazzo for a match at Bound for Glory for the championship as Callihan turns his eyes and attention to Katie Forbes, reminding her of 5 minutes, but that's only if RVD wins.
But I think that's what Katie Forbes wants. She wants Sami to continue turning his attention to her because, as we've seen in recent weeks, every time that happens, Rob Van Dam gets the better of Sami Callihan.
Oh yeah, it certainly benefits RVD every time that Katie gets involved in his matches or Sami turns his attention towards Katie Forbes. Remember when Katie thought that Sami was a fan that made it to the locker room area and wanted to call security on him? And now Katie Forbes has a hand on the ankle of Sami Callihan, and that allows Van Dam to get involved and get back in this match. So Rob Van Dam, former world champion, not only here in Impact Wrestling, but everywhere that he's gone, and Callihan takes the guardrail almost into the lights. Katie Forbes continues to... Do you think she just hears music in her mind at all times?
Absolutely. She is in a 24/7 party inside her head.
Van Dam takes Callihan down, and let's see what the innovative Rob Van Dam is. He gonna do a little rolling thunder out here. On the outside to Sami Callihan. Rob Van Dam is in control. So check out this replay, folks, of Rob Van Dam coming through with rolling thunder on the floor to Sami Callihan.
Sami, gonna get you 5 minutes.
So, Madison Rain, do you think that Katie Forbes is going to get her 5 minutes with Callihan?
At this point in the match, it looks like she might.
Oh! Van Dam laying it all on the line here tonight, perhaps for his girlfriend to get those 5 minutes with Sami Callihan to do whatever she wants to him.
And look at her. She couldn't be happier. Sometimes I wish that I was just inside the brain of Katie Forbes, like just partying. Everything's a party.
Being Katie Forbes, for Sami Callihan trying to loosen up the hamstrings of Van Dam. Sami Callihan snapmare. Say what you want about Callihan, he's a hell of a wrestler. Oh, when he flies in with the elbow. And now Sami Callihan, just like that, is taking control of this match.
I think that's one of the most dangerous things about Sami. Just when you think that he might be getting ready to see the end of the match, just when he might be counted out, he digs deep and comes back and he finds a way.
And he does. He's made a career and made a living out of finding a way. He's been a former world champion here in Impact Wrestling, has Sami Callihan. And Callihan has found a way to slow down Rob Van Dam. That's easier said than done throughout RVD's career. Look, we've heard the rumors, we've heard the whispers that Father Time is catching up with Van Dam. He might be world champion had he had a smooth transition to the top rope against Eddie Edwards with the frog splash. He did catch a little bit of he stumbled a little bit on the Rolling Thunder on the outside here against Callihan. Do you think Father Time's caught up to RVD?
I mean, it appears that he has. We could talk about what ifs until we're blue in the face, Josh, but the fact of the matter is that may be the case. Father Time may be catching up with RVD.
Catches up to everybody. Jump toe hold there by Van Dam, and he's got the attention of the referee, and here comes Katie Forbes. And Forbes takes advantage. Van Dam with a springboard kick there, and RVD's in control. Can he keep it going? Find out as this match continues on Impact Wrestling on Access TV right after this. Back to Impact Wrestling on Access TV. It is Rob Van Dam one-on-one with Sami Callihan. Van Dam's been in control throughout the break. And remember, folks, if RVD wins this match, his girlfriend, Katie Forbes, gets 5 minutes in the ring with Sami Callihan. And Callihan has been, well, the thorn in the side of RVD and Katie Forbes for weeks. So a lot on the line for RVD and Katie Forbes in this one. And if Callihan wins, then Katie doesn't get those 5 minutes. And here comes Van Dam. Oh! What a kick in the corner by RVD. Madison Rain, it has been a newsworthy Impact Wrestling. We know that Victory Road, live Saturday, October 3rd on Impact Plus. Our main event will be for the World Championship. Eric Young defends against Eddie Edwards.
Right, Josh, and if Eddie Edwards wins at Victory Road and he's now world champion, what does that mean for Bound for Glory?
There's a cover by Van Dam, and Callahan gets his foot on the bottom rope. Great question, because the Bound for Glory main event is Eric Young versus Rich Swann, so Victory Road could, well, be a fork in the road for Bound for Glory, so we'll see what happens. On October the 3rd at Victory Road is Van Dam looking for a camel clutch around the throats of the vile Sami Callihan. Van Dam's got a tight grip here. In a situation like this, Madison Rain, what does Callihan need to do? Get to the bottom rope, try to escape, or power up? How does he get out of this?
Well, I think he's about to show us how he's going to get out of it. He's, again, we go back to Sammy's younger.
Look at him, he's biting the hand. I never thought that Callihan would do that.
Younger, maybe stronger, and more innovative.
In that situation he was. Van Dam now with a body scissors of sorts here. Van Dam is historically known for having powerful legs. The way he can move around the ring, the way he can use his body, and you can see those legs wrapped around Sami Callihan here at the moment. Callahan's trying to escape. As Van Dam clubbing away, Katie Forbes still on the outside. Still bopping around, still dancing.
She's partying.
She's a 24/7 party if you're Katie Forbes. And Callahan trying to escape. Here he goes after the ankle of RVD. And Van Dam feeling that as he's trying to roll away from Callahan to create some separation. Van Dam with a straight shot there. Callahan fires right back. And back and forth these two rivals go. Van Dam with a quick jab. Callahan fires right back. Van Dam comes forward. And Callahan with an uppercut. And Van Dam goes after the eyes. You said that Callahan was more innovative a few minutes ago. That was pretty innovative by RVD to go after the eyes. Callahan gets his foot on the middle rope, and Callahan goes after the eyes of Van Dam. So it's a little bit of monkey see, monkey do.
I don't think anybody can see right now.
Great point. Van Dam off the ropes, and Callahan caught him with a thrust kick. Callahan again. 3 quick kicks by Sami Callihan, and he says bye-bye to Van Dam with a DDT.
That could be it.
Sami Callihan floats over, shoulders down, and Callahan doesn't get done just yet against Van Dam. Remember what's at stake for Katie Forbes? She wants those 5 minutes inside the ring with Sami Callihan. Don't forget, folks, our main event still to come tonight. Jordan Grace and Tennille Dashwood all set to go one-on-one on what has been a monumental night. Here, look at Katie Forbes up on the apron. And Katie Forbes was on the apron as Callahan was looking for the pile driver. And now these two talking trash back and forth. Katie's got, what is that, hairspray? What is that, hairspray? And Van Dam, body scissors, rolls up Callahan, and
Rob Van Dam, Katie Forbes now gets 5 minutes.
And Katie Forbes is not waiting. Katie Forbes is all over Sami Callihan. And Callahan's down. Van Dam gets his hand raised. And Forbes now will get 5 minutes to do whatever she wants to Sami Callihan. And she's got this.
She better hurry up and get this, because like I said earlier, just when you start to count Sami Callihan out, he finds a way.
And Katie Forbes off the ropes. And Katie Forbes, remember, she did that to Sami Callihan a couple of weeks ago with a steel chair in front of him.
Uh-oh.
And Callahan's up. And the dance stops immediately. Sami Callihan is looking to pile drive Katie Forbes. Van Dam caught it out of the corner of his eye, and Van Dam comes in.
You okay, baby?
And Sami Callihan is down.
Get the chair.
Rob Van Dam, he's looking for something. And Katie Forbes and Rob Van Dam now working together. Now, you didn't expect it to be Katie Forbes alone with Sami Callihan for 5 minutes, did you?
and I feel like for the first time ever, the party inside Katie's head has stopped, and look at her just putting the boot to Sami Callihan here.
Van Dam found what he was looking for, and it's a steel chair. Underneath the ring as Katie Forbes is continuing to pound away at Sami Callihan, and Callihan down now at the hands of Rob Van Dam and Katie Forbes.
What are they gonna do to Sami Callihan here?
It appears whatever they want. Is Van Dam going up?
Well,
yep. Pause for celebratory kiss between Rob Van Dam and Katie Forbes. Van Dam looking to go up top. Sami Callihan right there, and there's the steel chair off the skull of Rob Van Dam. Van Dam's down, and Sami Callihan says bye-bye to Katie Forbes. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and there's the pile driver from Sami Callihan. Look at this, folks. Wow! So in the end, Sami Callihan gets what he wants. Callihan got his hands on Katie Forbes, the devastating Sami Callihan pile driver, and it appears after tonight, Sami Callihan can look past his issues with Rob Van Dam and Katie Forbes. A definitive ending to this rivalry here tonight.
Not a man who's always got a plan. And if that plan doesn't go according to, then I've always got another one up my sleeve. Last week, I, 1, 2, 3, pinned Chris Sabin, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Which, if I'm not mistaken, means what?
We're next in line for the tag team title.
You heard him right.
No, I don't think so. How soon you guys forget? We run this tag division here in Impact Wrestling. Yeah, we held the tag team championships for over a year. You guys won on one single night.
Over a year. You gotta slow this one down for the boy in the back there. Actually, that means
what did you just
over 365 days. Can you count that high? We were champs for over a year. You two are actually lucky you got to team with the North. That's an up-close and personal lesson on how to be the best tag team of all time. You know what happened that night, though? We, as a team, won that match. But the North were responsible for it.
You're gonna be responsible for a broken orbital bone if you don't step back.
Hey. Okay. Hey. You want to prove it? Listen. You want to prove it? Then we'll do it next week. You want to prove it against the best tag team. Got it? Okay, good. Good.
Next week.
Good. See, he understood that. Next week.
And there you see Tennille Dashwood and Jordan Grace preparing for their main event knockouts match, and that comes up next.
Experience Impact Wrestling like never before with instant access to all your favorite episodes of Impact, Explosion, greatest matches, legends, content from promotions around the world, plus live monthly exclusive premium specials, and so much more.
This is spectacular! What a match!
Impact Plus has you covered with thousands of hours of on-demand action.
This has escalated quickly! He wants a world title shot!
Stream groundbreaking originals.
We are all artists.
Get more exclusive content. And experience a new and improved accessibility, control, and freedom like never before.
They are fired up here!
Start your free 30-day trial now and stream Impact Plus anytime on your favorite device.
And this crowd is electric!
Impact Plus. Experience.
You frighten me sometimes. Why? Because of who I am? No. Because of what you can become. Do you know where you are? I'm in a
EC3 was playing mind games with Moose. We know that very well. We saw EC3 pop up on walls. We saw EC3 get inside the ring. We saw EC3 take the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. EC3 says that the games are over and it's now time to destroy Moose. Perhaps we'll learn more about that next week.
Well, looking ahead to next week, right here on Impact on Access TV, it's going to be Johnny Swinger versus Falaba. The winner goes on to beat Johnny Bravo's best man. Who would want to win that match?
Also next week, folks, it's tag team action knockout styles. Havoc and Nevaeh team up to take on Taya and Rosemary.
Also, we'll see the team of the Rascals take on the Good Brothers.
Ace Austin and Madman Fulton will battle the North, but now, folks, it is time for the main event this week on Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is the Knockouts contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, David Pence are interrupted by Caleb with the K, and I'm not exactly sure what Caleb is doing out here. He is the photographer for Tennille Dashwood, and he's
gonna spill his coffee if he's not careful.
He just told David Pence that he could do this better than David can. A long list of people that can do that.
Guys, my name is Caleb, with a K, and I'm here to bring you that sweet stories. You've double tapped her pictures. It's all about her. I mean, she's got 1.5 million followers on Instagram. I mean, that's more than anybody else in the entire company. So please, every one of you, put your hands together for Tennille Dashwood.
Well, Caleb Conley, he does speak the truth. She does have a tremendous following on social media, both Twitter and Instagram. It's all about her, Tennille Dashwood. She recently made her return to Impact Wrestling. Madison Rayne, are you excited to see Tennille back? I know Caleb's excited to see Tennille back.
Caleb with a K, Josh. And I'm thrilled. She looks great. Look at her. She's so sun-kissed from her travels around the world, refreshed, and like she said, she's ready to be back here and start again her journey to become Knockouts champion.
It is Tennille Dashwood all set to go one-on-one with Jordan Grace as Caleb's taking photos. Our main event, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming your way next. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling, moments away from our main event Knockouts match.
Her opponent from Austin, Texas, Jordan Grace.
So Jordan Grace, former Knockouts champion, and she was out here during the black tie affair of Deonna Purrazzo, the current reigning Knockouts champion, who defeated Jordan Grace in the first ever 30-minute Knockouts Iron Man match. And, well, Jordan was talking, spoiling the party, wanting her championship back, wanting another opportunity. When we saw Tennille Dashwood come out, Jordan went right up to Tennille Dashwood, said, "You've been gone for quite some time. How about we step inside the ring for a match?" Impact Management agreed, and Madison Rayne, here we go. Who do you like in this one, the former Knockouts champion Jordan Grace or Tennille Dashwood?
Well, I'm gonna go with Tennille Dashwood on this one because while maybe we haven't seen her in recent weeks, Jordan she lost her title at Slammiversary. She lost to Deonna Purrazzo in that 30-minute Knockouts Iron Man match. She's got to start to climb the ladder, and I just don't know if that first rung is going to be an easy win here against Tennille Dashwood.
It's a great point. We'll see what develops here between these two. Jordan Grace wants to get right back in the hunt, and Tennille Dashwood is back in Impact Wrestling. You went with Tennille. Are you expecting not to see any ring rust on Tennille Dashwood? She's been on for quite some time.
Well, Josh, when you're a pro like Tennille Dashwood or Madison Rayne, and you can take some time away and rest your body and still come back and perform at the caliber that everyone expects someone like Tennille or Madison Rayne to perform at.
Tennille Dashwood, to show the world what she has and her millions upon millions of followers on social media, and you can't take anything away from Tennille Dashwood as she eats that clothesline in the corner. She's created a brand for herself. I mean, there is the Tennille Dashwood brand.
Do you follow her on Instagram?
Of course.
Because I do, and she gives me complete and total FOMO with some of these places that she visits and the brunches that she does. She leads such a fascinating life, Tennille Dashwood does.
Yeah, Tennille Dashwood, quite the influencer, and she just pulled Jordan Grace by the hair right out of the ring as Jordan Grace lands hard. That had to be on the tailbone. Crash and burn, and now Tennille back inside the ring. And as an influencer, Tennille has Caleb out here taking photos of her. I would imagine these photos are going to end up on Tennille's Instagram and Twitter accounts, right?
Well, of course they will, with hundreds and thousands of likes. But I have to say, Josh, it's just a known fact that after you've been in the ring with Jordan Grace, you're going to hurt for days after that. But I think Tennille just gave a taste of her own medicine by yanking her out of the ring like that.
Yeah, you've heard what the knockouts have said in Impact Wrestling, that there's no days off when you're inside the ring with Jordan Grace. It is a fight, and right now Tennille Dashwood is controlling that fight, controlling that battle. First cover of the match, and a quick kick out there by Jordan Grace. I find it interesting what you said as we are just about a month away from Bound for Glory live on pay-per-view, that Jordan Grace has to find a way to get back inside these matches, back into the hunt, and it's going to be a tough test here against Tennille Dashwood, and we all know that Kylie Ray is the #1 contender for Deonna Purrazzo's Knockouts Championship, so a lot of knockouts right now eyeing the Knockouts title.
Yeah, that's the most coveted prize in all of women's professional wrestling, but look, here's the thing. Everybody can make their pitch about why they should be next in line.
Hold that thought. Here's a cover by Tennille Dashwood, hooks the outside leg, and Jordan escapes. Sorry to interrupt you.
But facts are facts. And the fact is that our current reigning Knockouts champion, Deonna Purrazzo, has beat Jordan Grace in 2 high-profile matches. And I don't think at this point that Jordan gets a third try.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when Deonna Purrazzo defends her championship next. We'll see who emerges from this match victoriously, because you have to imagine that they would put themselves in a great position, whether it's Tennille or Jordan Grace, to again say to Deonna Purrazzo, it's time for another opportunity for Jordan, or perhaps it's time for a new opportunity for Tennille Dashwood. Nonetheless, the knockout scene right now is absolutely on fire as Tennille Dashwood throws an open hand at Jordan Grace, and now Tennille with a smile on her face, perhaps for
influence. I see what you did there.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
pretty.
Forearm by Tennille Dashwood. This is our main event, as Jordan Grace follows Tennille Dashwood in, and now Jordan can look to use her power to her advantage, but Tennille out the back with a reverse DDT, hooks the leg, and a kick out there at 2.
You have to start to think at this point that those losses accumulating in that L column for Jordan Grace, they're starting to get to her, they're starting to wear on her, and the evidence is right here, and we rarely see Jordan Grace being manhandled the way that Tennille Dashwood has been able to do it here tonight.
Yeah, Tennille's been in control of this match. I would give her 85, maybe 90% of this match thus far, as you see Caleb with the K continuing to take pictures and continuing to, I mean, what does that do to the mindset of Jordan Grace? You're in holds like this, courtesy of Tennille, and then you've got someone on the outside taking snapshots of these things happening. You know those are going to end up on social media.
Yeah, Josh, great point. We're also on Access TV and being seen all over the world.
Nice move there by Tennille Dashwood, and she goes for a waistlock here on Jordan Grace. You don't want to get into a power fight against Jordan Grace. You're going to lose. Yeah, she's looking for the Grace driver. You're going to lose that battle 9 times out of 10. And Jordan Grace with clubbing blows to the front side and back side of Tennille Dashwood. And Madison, I got to ask, is Tennille the tallest knockout on the roster?
She's definitely one of the tallest knockouts on the roster. I think I know what you're getting at there. And yeah, it's probably more difficult for Jordan to get someone like Tennille hooked for the Grace.
Oh, but connects there with a Michinoku driver, shoulders down, and a near fall. That Michinoku driver is very similar to the Grace driver as you take another look at how high on the shoulders and neck Tennille Dashwood landed on and still able to kick out at 2. And you can see Tennille clutching at her neck. Madison Rayne, is that all to set up for the Grace driver at some point in this match?
I mean, she's definitely weakened those areas that the Grace driver just drives down into the mat. Tennille's gotta be in a lot of pain right now.
Tennille Dashwood up on the top rope and in a world of trouble. Could be in a world of pain as well as Jordan Grace looking for a superplex here. Looking to end this match once and for all. Re-solidify her spot in the Knockouts division. That's what Jordan Grace is trying to do as Tennille's trying to fight free. And now Jordan Grace almost in the tree of woe, trying to hang on here. Tennille Dashwood looks to be in the driver's seat. Oh, what a slap to the side of the face from Tennille as she still grabs at the back of her neck.
This is smart, though. Tennille's giving herself the time.
From Tennille Dashwood, crashing through Jordan Grace. Tennille says it's all about me, and there's that low, sliding body cross into the corner. There's the cover and a kick out.
She calls that, Josh, the taste of Tennille, and Jordan just got a big taste of Tennille. Not enough to finish this match, but she's definitely hurting.
And now Tennille Dashwood, who's been in control throughout this match. You saw a slight comeback there from Jordan Grace moments ago, but Tennille again trying to put herself in the driver's seat, and now trying to get a double underhook here on Jordan Grace. And Grace is trying to fight free, spins out. Tennille goes low. It seems like Tennille has one step ahead of Jordan throughout this match, but not quite here with a spine buster. Floats over into the cover, shoulders down, and Tennille kicks out at 2. How on earth did Tennille Dashwood kick out of that spine buster of Jordan Grace as we look at it one more time here, folks? The whip, the torque, the whip lash, and you already saw Tennille land high and tight on her neck earlier in Madison Rain. Jordan Grace may not have executed a lot of moves in this match, but they have been effective.
Yeah, she's definitely on a roll here, and it's just with Jordan Grace, it's one power move after another, and you want to kick out, but then again, sometimes you just don't.
Jordan Grace with a waist lock here, looking for more power offense. Ducks the line. Jordan Grace misses once, but not twice. Caught her on the backside, might have caught her right in the ear, and now Jordan Grace looking for the Grace driver, looking for the hand. There's Caleb with a K, and Caleb's up on the apron.
He was just trying to get the perfect shot. I mean,
Well, he was trying to distract Jordan Grace, and now here's Tennille Dashwood looking for more offense here. Tennille connects. That's her signature move. There's the cover, and she got her.
Here's your winner, Tennille Dashwood.
Josh, she won that one she calls it the spotlight kick, and I think Tennille Dashwood just put herself in the spotlight in the Knockouts division here tonight.
The spotlight kick earns the victory for Tennille Dashwood. So it's back to the drawing board for Jordan Grace. Tennille still clutching at her neck, but you heard her just say, "We won, I won," and now a photo shoot, impromptu style for Caleb Conley, for Caleb with a K, and Tennille Dashwood. What a main event here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The match won by Tennille Dashwood. It's all about me, and Tennille Dashwood is back, ladies and gentlemen, in Impact Wrestling.
While Kylie may be next in line, Tennille Dashwood is definitely on the hunt for the Knockouts Championship.
As we say goodnight, ladies and gentlemen, keep this in mind. There's a...
Get down!